Most people spend their lives trapped in the thinking trap, unaware that the mind is simply a process delivering conjured stories of righteousness. You are not the sum of your thoughts. You are the residue of how you reacted.
Your story is not a destination, but rather a sequence of wildly diverse stimuli designed to evolve with each reaction.
1952, Shawnee, Oklahoma. My first archetype was a Church of Christ. Christian, a world of a cappella singing, rigid judgments, and guaranteed salvation. I was the good Christian son, a state champion built on conformity.
But I was different and needed to expand beyond the cage. It requires curiosity, experimentation, a playground, and a laboratory.
I escaped into the chemical experimentation of the shaman archetype, LSD. And magic mushrooms were not just drugs. They were the demolition of my first personality.
I was stress testing the human operating system.
Leaving the shaman ways, I lived a New Age archetype in San Francisco, and at the top of the movement. I thought they had life figured out. I was exploring the edges of my various potential identities.
Then the world handed me a return to Christianity map, and I rejected their universal higher power.
Then came the philosopher and a degree in clinical psychology. I traded mysticism and higher powers for logic. VP of Telecommunications, 7 homes, $1 million severance. I tried to think my way into understanding by building a second. Christian life, a 5th marriage, and a new daughter. Trying to fit thinking and God into a bank account and a Sunday morning offering.
But the mind is a process delivering conjured stories of self-righteousness. The return to childhood theology roots was a fake it until I make it disaster.
The great dissolve in 2008 of the money, the faith, the 5th marriage, friends, career, home, business, it all vanished. I was left with bankruptcy, liver cancer.
2012 was my Buddha moment.
In the emptiness, I became the discoverer of my own survival. I realized that the Christ, the Buddha, the thinker, and the New Age were all different beliefs with traditions and followers. We have the I am right conviction within all of us.
This is my belief and the system. It is my 6th BS, the everything theory. We do not think, we process a stimulus and response. It is our real hallucination, like AI.
Self-healing and self-discovery writing, 357 essays, 1,234 sayings, and 84 poems. This is the collision of 70 years of trauma and trophies leading to my truth.
I built my living headstone because I wanted to tell my story my way, securely. Now you can too. I am my word, and so are you. Our story is the only thing that is truly ours. Let's tell it like the movie it is.
Because the world does not remember what passed through our fingers. It remembers how we felt in your presence. I rode the roller coasters and now I share the learnings. My life was never a destination. It is a sequence of wildly diverse stimuli, each designed to crash so the next could appear, including this 6th BS belief system.
I have transformed many times. It is my self-discovery journey.
From the participant of my own deception to the discoverer of my own truth. We are not the sum of our thoughts, but rather the residue of how we handle the reaction.
I stopped trying to think and started to be my word. The laboratory is ready. The playground is open. The process is universal. Who are you?
I invite you to step out of the cage of conformity and rigid judgment.
It is time to stop being a participant in your own deception and become the discoverer of your own truth.
This is the place where you stop trying to think and start simply being your word.
My living headstone is my current discovery, a series of self-told videos.